And welcome along and welcome to the spotlight on the seed potato farm mod. This is a mod that extends the potatoes in Farming Simulator 22 in a really big way. It's by Dazed. It's currently going through testing with giants, so hopefully will be released in the near future. And hopefully this will be released for both PC and console, which will be absolutely fantastic, because I think this is a wonderful, wonderful mod that we might see on console. So fingers crossed for that. It has no scripts in it, from my understanding. It is purely created using all of the production chain stuff that is already in Farming Simulator 22. And what it does, as I said before, it extends potatoes in the game. So if we have a look here in the goods that are in the game, you can see we have three new products added at the bottom. We've got waste potatoes, seed potatoes, and premium potatoes. And the way this mod works is that you take a trailer full of potatoes like this, and you tip them into this specially adapted Grimme RH 2460 that comes with the mod pack. And that will then output them here. I think it outputs the waste potatoes here, and then we'll output the premium potatoes and the seed potatoes here, which you should be able to see in the productions, I believe. So if we have a look in here, yeah, you've got our potato sorting shed here, which is what we've got. And this outputs from 1,000 potatoes, 100 waste potatoes, 400 seed potatoes, and 500 premium potatoes. So I'm going to activate this, and we're then going to tip into this shed. Now, it comes with several bits of equipment. You can see most of them lined down the side. This JCB that we have here is slightly different to the base game JCB as well. This is a separate mod by the same modder going through testing at the moment, and hopefully we'll see this release as well, because this is really nice. I will go through this mod at the end of this as well. And you can see in here, we are now outputting into here, and it's going into the potato sorter. If we have a look again in here, you can see we've now got 3,000 litres going in, and we've got potatoes coming out. Now, this should spawn boxes here to do that. So we'll have a look at this, and we'll leave this to run for a little bit. And I'm going to go through some of the other bits that are available in this pack. So we've got several other bits. We've got a new cultivator, which also does fertilizing. So we're going to go through that as well. We've got now this is a base game mulcher, but has been converted to a potato topper. So I'll show you how this works in a little bit. But yeah, this is really cool. It's a 6-meter topper basically. So you put this on a tractor, and then you can top your potatoes ready to harvest. And then we've got two adapted seeders. We've got a Grimme GL 420 and a Grimme GL 860. Both potato seeders. These will both do seed potatoes. So you need these two here as well in order to do that. You've got the seed potato shed, as I said. That is a production facility you get, but also we have a look in here and have a look at construction. There's a couple of other bits. You have a shed extension to this one, which I will purchase in a bit. The shed itself, the production here, is here at 175. So that's your potato sorting shed that we're currently using. And then in the selling points, you've got two new selling points. You've got a farmer's market expanded and a supermarket expanded. So both of these are versions of the base game one. So you can see you've got the farmer's market there and the supermarket there, base game. The farmer's market expanded for 55,000 and the supermarket expanded for 80,000. These both take the premium potatoes. So watching this scroll to the end, I think this does take the premium potatoes. Certainly the farmers. Oh, yeah, there we go. So seed potatoes and premium potatoes at the farmer's market. And there's the premium potatoes at the supermarket expanded. So, yeah. So those add in the ability to sell those. You actually can also sell those at the Goldcrest Valley. So you can load all three of these into the train to sell at Goldcrest Valley as well. So as it stands on here. So I'm guessing other maps will adapt the same way, maybe for the trains. I don't know about maps that don't have trains, whether they will adapt in the same way. So if we come in here now, you can see we've started to produce some boxes. So this is a box of premium potatoes. You can see that they are size 45 plus. And these ones here are the seed potatoes at 35 to 45. Now, once this has produced potatoes, the other aspect of this barn is these down here. So you've got three storage areas for your potatoes as well. I really like these because they've got the lines in here to guide you in to stack your potatoes. So if we come here, this is now full and we need to move some of these. So I've grabbed the JCB Teletruck mod. This mod is on the mod hub and is a cracking little mod by Ross N Modding if you want to grab that, and it's available now. It is brilliant for this little area, but you're going to need you're going to need some sort of forklift or this Teletruck or a skid steer or something to get in here because the space is limited. But with something like this, you can very easily come out, bring your box of potatoes here and guide yourself in along these lines to stack your boxes, which makes it really easy to get these into storage here. Off like that, yeah, and then just push it into the corner, and you can stack them in. Now, if you were to fill these, that is an awful lot of potatoes. That is just a massive number of potatoes in here. If you were to get all of those in, and look at the speed at which it's filling these. Yeah, it's going to be a cracking amount of potatoes that you're going to get going through here all the time. So let's just move this one out of the way as well. I want to get it to the point where it produces a box of waste potatoes. Now, these boxes are also available separately in the shop. So if you wanted to not have it spawn boxes, that is an option. You can turn the pallet spawning off and instead buy the boxes separately and do them that way. So I'm putting my seed potatoes in here like that, and yeah, so it makes it just really, really nice and really easy to increase your boxes of potatoes and increase the price of your potatoes as well. I mean, if we have a look in this sell area, you can see that your waste potatoes are worth just 85 at the moment. 270 for the seed potatoes and 394 for the premium potatoes. That compares to 279 for the standard potatoes. So the standard potatoes basically are around the same price as the seed potatoes, which is pretty cool. Premium potatoes are going to earn you a nice bit of extra money, and you're going to get potatoes out to seed your next year with, which is pretty awesome. Now, if we have a look in productions again and have a look here, you can see that our seed potatoes are nearly full. I'm looking for the waste. Yeah, so the waste aren't yet spawning a box. The seed potatoes are getting very close to. So it's 2,000 litres a box, which is pretty cool. So we're going to leave those to do that for a minute. We'll get some waste potatoes out in a moment. I want to show you, this JCB. So we're going to go have a look at this. It's a separate mod. It is, as I said, already going through testing as well. You will find this under medium tractors. The JCB Fast Track 4000 series. And it's got various options to it. It's got black wheels and the black bonnet as standard. That's how you tell the difference between this one and the standard base game one. Wheel brands, you've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Verdestein, and Nokian. You've got various wheel setups, so standard, wide, and narrows, twins as well. I think that's the same. Yeah, that's the same setup pretty much going through the whole thing. Oh, there we go. And yeah, through there. I think the only difference, you got BKT only have the wides. Verdestein have all of them again. And then Nokians have communals, communal 2s and 3s. So various communal tires available there. Front loader attacher. You've got the Quickie, the Hua, and nothing. Then you've got engine setup. So you've got the Fast Track 4160. At 160 horsepower, the 4190 at 190 horsepower, and the 4220 at 235 horsepower. And then you've got the standard license plate selections as well. I really like these. These are a really nice set of fast tracks. And I've been playing around with them a little bit on here, and it's just been really good fun to use. We're going to take this 190 and hook this up to our topper and show you that working now, and you can see that. So let's hook it up. So this does fold up as the standard base game version of it does, but the difference is if I was to unfold the base game version of this and turn it on and do here, we would mulch the grass. So we turn this on, put it down, and as you can see, it has no effect on the grass at all. However, the moment we bring it over here and start bringing it across our field of potatoes, it tops our potatoes really nicely and gives us a nice, good, wide piece of kit to do this piece of work with. And then if I put this on a hired worker and we jump into this one, which has a standard base game potato harvester in it, what we can do is unfold our harvester and give it a try and see, do we actually manage to easily pick up the potatoes. Turn it on, drop it down like so, and away we go. And look at that, we're away harvesting potatoes with a nice wide quick topper going ahead. I think it's pretty cool. It works well. It's brilliant for speeding up this whole aspect of potatoes. It'd be nice if we at some point get a new harvester that works a bit wider, but as far as this is concerned, yeah, I really quite like this, and it works brilliantly. You can find that topper in the shop under Potato Technology. It's here, TMC Cancella. As it said, it's a potato topper. No options on this. Requires 200 horsepower to work. We were running it on the 190 JCB, so it was a little bit underpowered for it, but still worked well. And yeah, will cost you 25,500. Our second bit of kit we're having a look at is the Nordson HK25 with liquid fertilizer, which is yeah, nice little fertilizer and cultivator. got this on the Fast Track 4160. Takes liquid fertilizer, which we have a small bit of here. And yeah, just refills as normal. And then, yeah, we just take it to a field that we want to cultivate, ready for some potato planting. And should work like an absolute dream. I have prepared field 77 here. We mulched the crop that was on it. And I don't think at the moment it's got any fertilizing state to it. Let's have a quick look. So, fertilizing state. I'll take all of these off. And so, yeah, it has a single fertilizing state on it. So we can see where we go. Turn it on. Drop it down. And, yeah, there we go. Fertilizing as we cultivate. And preparing the field quite nicely. So if we have a look now in here, you can see we've got a nice strip that is being fertilized, ready to be seeded with some more potatoes. So this can be found under the power harrows section over here. So Nordstein HK25 with liquid fertilizer at 17,500 and yeah, holds 1,500 liters of liquid fertilizer. Has no options other than that. But yeah, I like this little bit. There's nothing really in the game, base game, that works like this, as far as I can tell. Just having a look here on our power harrows. So no, there isn't. So yeah, I like this. It's a great little addition. Works really well. Our next two items in here are the Grimmy GL420 and the GL860. These are almost identical to the base game ones. They work very, very similarly. But these will take the seed potatoes. I have a pallet of seed potatoes that have come out of our production facility here. Oh, there we go. And we'll load these up. We just lift the box over the top and it will empty them out. You could also do this by using a bucket and tipping them in, but it should just work well either way. I did have trouble driving up beside it just now and trying to get it to fill automatically. I don't know if that was due to it them still being on the forks of the telehandler or the teletruck, or whether it's it just doesn't work by trying to do it that way. But certainly, yeah, we've now got it full, and it's showing potatoes and not seed potatoes on here. So we select the seeder. Unless, yeah. And away we go. And in with these. So it doesn't look like these actually unfold or fold up in the same way as the base game ones. You just run along with it, and it seeds them this way. Which is a little bit interesting and a little bit different, but and threw me for a moment there. But yeah, this is seeding fine. You can see here we've got potatoes going in, and it works with the seed potatoes absolutely brilliantly. You can find both of these seeders in the potato technology section under the GL420 here for 46,000. Nothing that is configurable on this at all. Similar you've got for the GL860 compactor. That also is in here. It is 129,500. And no configuration on that either. Both of them, you can see they add in the seed potatoes as a fill type. Although it does just show you as having potatoes when you do it. That is similar to if you use seeds. If you use seeds on these, you just show potatoes in there. The other items available with this mod are, of course, the Grimmy RH2460, as we mentioned before. This is something you have to purchase separately to this barn and put in here. This will be found in the belt systems area of the shop. Here it is. This costs 45,000 and again has no separate configuration. You can see on here it just takes potatoes, and we'll do sugar beet as well, which I think is the same as the standard base game one. The difference here is that this outputs the waste potatoes as well as outputting into the actual potato sorting barn itself. The final item can be found under the pallets, and that is this one here. This is the potato crate. This will take pretty much anything. It's 2,000 liters, but if you want to not have the crates disappear when you're using them, and you want to do everything manually, then you can buy these potato crates and slot them under and stop the whole thing from spawning pallets and get it to spawn or get it to fill these empty crates instead, which I think is quite cool. I actually like that that there's a really good way, if you wanted to do the pallets separately yourself and do that. That is absolutely fantastic. The last thing I want to look at here is the construction and the buildings. So, as I said, we have an extra shed here. The main production facility is under factories, as I mentioned before, 175,000 for that. But, as I said, you've got this shed here for 105,000. And the way this works is you come out here and you see this one has an extra section on the back. You want to bring it up alongside here, and what you need to do is, as you've got with this overlap with another object, you want to go and turn off, turn the free mode on, sorry, so that you can place it exactly beside it. Make sure you flattened the area beside this building first, and then place it there. And what this does is it adds in an extra section here. So you then get this bit coming out here. You get another door here, like so. And then over here, you've got another section that is completely open. You've got this, you've got where you would have the processing facility, and the other one is not there. And this then adds on another 3 storage areas for you for this. So yeah, there is a massive amount of potato storage available here. It is absolutely brilliant. And if you're doing that much potatoes, that's pretty insane amount of boxes you're going to be storing there. Because of the adjustments with FS22 and its ability to hide anything that you are not able to see in game, filling this with crates will not affect your FPS. It's absolutely brilliant. I love the fact that storing everything in here, you won't get that effect on the FPS, and will be absolutely brilliant. It's quite loud. I'm finding myself having to sort of step away from the far end of the shed, because it is quite a loud thing, but I absolutely love it. I know I'm running around and doing traces, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving this mod. It is completely brilliant. It is something I am absolutely gonna be using going forward, because I love how well this works, and the fact that this increases the potatoes usability and functionality in game as well is absolutely brilliant, absolutely wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna leave this here. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.